The RNLI rescue on average 23 people a day. So running regular training exercises is essential. Although the job can be tough, it comes with some special perks.
Hello. Yes, you're getting an audience today. Yeah.
I've not got anything.
On a day like today, sea, sun and seals are a winning combination. Stephen and Ali have been mates for a long time.
Been best mates since I was for 17 years at least.
Yeah.
When you, as I say, we were in the same class, and then he started to work here, and it sort of just went for there. It was, we both worked in the bar to begin with, so we were always finishing at the same time.
Although not on call tonight, talk of the RNLI is never far away, especially for Ali, who was 19 years old when he suffered a horrific, life-changing injury.
My brain is just a wee bit slower in there than my mouth, if you want to think about it.
Like Stephen, Ali used to volunteer for the RNLI too, but 14 years ago, on a routine training exercise, it all went horribly wrong.
I went over the water. I was under the boat, and the props from the boat went round and caught the back of my head.
Ali was dragged under the water and became entangled with the craft's propellers. He was hauled back on board with horrific injuries. It was a race against time to save his life.
My head was a mess. So we went to Dunfermline. I couldn't even tell you the name of the surgeon, but I think, if I'm right in saying, nine hours she was in. As she said to me that she was like actually in my brain. She was pulling seaweed, just bits of
Stuff that shouldn't be there.
yeah. I was in a coma for what, 2 weeks?
At least.
Near 2 weeks. We get there.
Bottom line is you're still here.
Down at Kinghorn Beach, 50 volunteers serve the RNLI base.
We're quite a unique station in the sense that we've got two shorelines to sort of cover. Normally, a lot of the stations only have one shoreline and then out to sea, however far. But we've got obviously all the east coast right up to Largo Bay, and then you're going right across. You're going down Cockenzie Way, right the way up to Granton. We get a fair number of shouts in a year just with where we are.
Camaraderie amongst the crew is important, but it's the shared experiences that bond them.
It can be tough.
You see, I've seen some nasty things, bodies in the water, fallen climbers, stuff like that. And at the beginning, it was I'm a macho man type thing. As no, you can't talk about your feelings. You can't. It's sort of you're meant to be able to just sort of deal with this. You tend to find, I would say, from our crew, is the women are a lot better at it because they come back and they talk about it. Just talking about it helps so much, which I bottled up. Which I think, from speaking to other crew members, did the same.
We also use humour to diffuse a situation.
Yeah, humour is a thing, and I did that. If I'm going to lie, I did that at the beginning. But for me, it was papering over the cracks.
For me, my biggest one was there was a plane crash. I was a young lad at the time. One of the other crew went to check out the cockpit area to see how we could try and get them out through the windows. And when he came back to the boat, he basically said, "Oh, one of the guys is trapped with his feet stuck behind the pedals of the aircraft. Can you give me a knife?" And so I thought, oh my goodness, he's going to cut the guy's foot off to get him. And I was like, oh my goodness, what? Actually turned out he was caught by his shoe and he was going to cut his shoe off. Sometimes even just an in-the-moment kind of thing, which to an outside observer would seem a bit uncaring or unfeeling, is just to help you get through the situation. And then you come back and talk about it afterwards.
A sort of coping mechanism.
Yeah, dark humour, I think we call it.
Yeah, and I think that's across all the services.